Close your eyes. Count to 3. Breathe deeply. A male voice from behind you. Did you scan those gummies? It's the teenager watching the self-checkout area. He's noticed that you didn't scan your gummies and just put them into the bag when you scanned the other stuff. This is a crucial moment. It requires perfect execution. You turn and go, "Huh?" As though you don't speak English. Unfortunately, he repeats his question. Now you slowly look back to the gummies wordlessly. You pick them up and start looking them over, as though you've never seen gummies before in your whole life. Hands shaking. Look at the screen and furrow your brow. No, I must have scanned them, your expression reads. You start mouthing no, and shaking your head. How could this be? You lock eyes with the teenager. How could you have missed something so simple? You're so sorry. You fucked up so bad. Oh, you hope you're not in trouble. Oh, he's looking at you about to cry. Oh, I fucked up. Oh, fuck. He says, yeah, you just gotta scan it again. You do and finish. A sigh of relief. It worked. Now, instead of thinking you were trying to steal something, that teenager thinks you are a total fucking moron who can't figure out how to buy gummy worms without help. Unknown to you, this emasculation will fester in your mind and later cause you to become a police officer. You're in Target with Luke and DBJ. Welcome to Stores.
Stores, where they sell your favorite stuff, where the shelves are stocked with love, where you find a line of happy shoppers. Stores, the friendly staff will wave and smile when you come to browse the aisles. So let's take a trip to all our favorite stores.
I would love to be a character named Grandma Swamp. If I could, transform into a character, maybe be cursed, and become a character named Grandma Swamp. Or some sort of crone, and her hair is eels, maybe.
Are you saying that because you're looking at me?
What? Why would I?
I'd love to be some kind of ugly English chick.
Some ugly green crone.
Covered in bugs and
swarming with flies.
I'd love it if I could smell so bad that I can almost see the smell.
Yeah.
Stink lines.
And speaking of visible stink lines, welcome to our guest, Libby Watson of What's All This?
That sucks.
You want to take it again? I can do a different one. Okay.
No, that's it.
Can I tell you what I was going to do to him?
Yeah.
I was just going to sit there silently staring until ran out of steam and we could move on.
That is so crazy
Funny bit,
that's your
funny
comedic instinct.
Yeah. I was just going to see
For a podcast that we're doing together.
I was just going to see what was going to happen. I don't know. I usually go, okay, Jesse. But I was really going to just sit here.
No,
yeah.
this is interesting.
I would say a lot of my friends have the comedic, I'm putting this in quote, the comedic instinct to not laugh or respond to anything I'm doing or give me anything and act like I fucking suck.
Well, what am I supposed to do? You say, I want to be Grandma Swamp. And
Jump in! Start ripping!
Oh, dude, that would be crazy.
No, I'm going to do it again and you're going to give me support, okay?
Right.
And you're going to jump in and support me. You know what I want
we're
from
going to
you.
reintroduce Libby.
Yeah, and then we're going to reintroduce Libby in a nice way.
Okay.
Not all this bullshit. So I was thinking that I think that I would love to be...
Who the fuck is this? That's not you. Oh, I'm just thinking that I would like to be.
I got nervous.
Why did you put on a character?
Yeah, you're trying to be you.
Yeah.
I got nervous. Okay.
And that's going to make me want to buy into the bit more, seeing you go. I mean, you basically, if Butterfingers over here.
I would love to be a character named Grandma Swamp.
Be sort of the way you say it.
That's more like it, by the way. That is you.
That's you.
You did well at being you there.
I hate that cadence you use. I mean, I cannot
I
stand
use that
it.
cadence a lot, too.
Grandma Swamp. Just shut up. God damn. It's boring. I don't want to talk about that.
What do you mean it's boring?
It sucks.
Don't say the podcast is boring 2 seconds into the podcast.
The podcast isn't boring. You coming with the premise, let's talk about Grandma Swamp, is not interesting.
It's not a premise. It's not a premise. It's just
not
a
premise.
Jerry.
So one thing about this podcast is you guys don't like each other.
No, that's wrong. I like Luke. I don't like Jessica.
Right. Sorry. I
What-
got that
Luke
wrong.
is my best friend, and then
And-
he
Is a coworker.
Who's your best friend? Wyatt?
Yeah, Wyatt or my friend Lawrence from growing up.
and yet
Lawrence
I
from growing up.
Just
we're
feels
much
like a different
closer.
thing.
From
We're
growing up.
much closer than you and Wyatt are.
That's not true.
We're much closer.
I mean, are you talking about because we spend more time together?
yes, and we
Because
know
I
each
spend.
other.
I mean, you spend a lot of time if you work in an office with people there. You don't think those are your best friends?
So Grandma Swamp.
so Grandma Swamp is a character, and she has kelp for hair,
Okay.
or seaweed for hair.
What about a pubes?
Obviously, seaweed pubes or
Could they?
kelp
What, all right.
pubes.
Well, what if they were little shells?
Why would
Little
they be
shells.
what? How,
And
why
then-
would they be shells?
I've always imagined that and this is true. I've always imagined that it would be interesting if the pubis,
The Mons pubis.
The Mons
The Mons
pubis
had
pubis.
sort of an armor.
like an armadillo.
Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it kind of to protect.
Yeah, so you're saying that that's not, if you do have that that's not normal and you shouldn't have that?
No, I'm saying that if there was a character named Grandma Swamp, I think it'd be nice if she had a thing made of shells.
Yeah, she had a carapace over
of
her.
shells.
You know,
A carapace.
I guess shells really
Hole.
isn't a swamp thing.
Barnacles. What if it was
Barnacles,
barnacles?
yeah,
barnacles.
she's covered in barnacles, and they're all blinking.
The blinking?
What do you mean blinking?
Barnacles blink.
Do
Yeah.
barnacles blink?
The little thing flicks out of them. Sorry. I just wanted to get in here and say I think it seems like moss would be the obvious choice for the pubic region.
That would make a
Sure.
lot of sense.
Mm.
That would make a lot of
Mm.
sense. Green
Mm.
moss, green
Mm.
wet,
Her
smelly moss.
She could have glasses that were made out of big lily pads.
Yeah,
That's nice. Yeah. hmm
I don't know.
a famously opaque material. The lily
Well,
pad.
here's the thing. I thought I wasn't into this, and now we're
talking
doing
about it.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
going.
So the skepticism
Yeah.
falls away as soon as we start having
Yeah.
fun. And we could have been having this fun 5 minutes ago, and you didn't want to support it.
I needed to see where it was going first. I don't like to just, I like to do my
We
You're
needed
the
to get
conductor
onto
of
the
the
pussy,
train.
is what
Huh?
it was. We needed to get onto the pussy
and
talk.
then I got to talk about something I want to talk about, which is a mom's pubis made of shells.
Made of shells.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or
Mm.
barnacles.
Or barnacles.
Let's introduce our guest. With us today is the ineffable, is our friend and good. With us today, I can't believe this. How did we get her on the show? It's our good friend of What's All This Then Pod, Libby Watson.
I think you meant uneffable because I'm unfuckable. What does ineffable mean?
I didn't think there would be follow up.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
look it up.
Thank you so much for having me. I'm so happy to be here. I love this podcast and you guys.
It's so wonderful
That
to have
sounded
you
really
on.
insincere, but I
Yeah,
really
it
mean
did.
it. I really mean it. It's a
Yeah.
really good show.
It's so
Thanks.
wonderful to have you on and
Thanks.
to have you here to talk about why a store that we all have so very in common with one another. Don't shake your head while I'm
a
talking.
store that we
No,
have
no,
so
no, no.
very
I
in
was-
common
I-
with one another.
To be honest, now you're literally projecting because I was going, like I was agreeing.
Oh, yeah,
yeah,
you were
I was
going.
giving you one of those.
You're like, God
Yeah,
damn.
yeah.
Trust me, dude. I'm looking out for your best interest. If I think an idea is good, I'm gonna you just trust me.
I didn't get good sleep, so I'm like paranoid.
know.
I'm punchy, and I'm seeing like there's like shadows in like the corners of my vision that they keep making me twitch.
Hmm.
I don't think that's what being tired is. I
Huh?
think that's something else. But all right.
Okay,
Making you twitch. That's something that you do a
That's
couple
something
times a week.
making me twitch. What are we talking about? My personality?
Less than they used to, though. You notice that?
I hadn't really.
Don't bring
But
this up.
I think that would be
Don't bring
good,
this
honestly.
up.
I think
Don't
it would be
bring this up.
good. I'm
Don't say
in
this.
favor of a sustainable work-life balance.
You know, I've recently been suspended from Twitch for one day, which is one reason maybe I'm streaming less. I was suspended
Because
for
of the
one day.
one-day suspension.
Yeah, because I was
You
showing
ruined your
I was
perfect
showing
streak.
male masturbators.
Do you ever think that'd be cool if we were all those kinds of streamers that were like, I've streamed every day for the last 8 years. I almost missed my son's birth, but I have to keep the streak alive.
Yeah. It is funny when I get to the end of like a 3-hour stream and I'm like, whew, God, I'm tired. And then
Yeah.
you look at just like whoever is streaming a baseball game and they've been live for 9 hours
Yeah.
and they haven't thought about it. And when do they eat? When do they go to bathroom? When do they see family? When do they, take out trash?
I have a theory about the people who are live all the time or live for like 15 hours in a row every single day.
Yeah.
And I think that, so for all of us, it is an activity that takes energy to be looked at or perceived,
Mm.
right? To have to be in a social situation or something like that. Even extroverts, it's like it takes energy out of you. But I think if you have a certain kind of sociopathy, it doesn't matter to you that 5,000 people are seeing you like grunt and moan and clear your throat. Like I don't think it registers. So it's the same to them as just sitting in a room for 15 hours, which I can do.
Yeah.
So I think it's just some part of their brain that is flipped backwards.
I think basically whatever it is that I'm doing is the good thing to do.
Yes.
And whatever it is that anyone else is doing, not so good.
Yes.
Yeah.
Agree.
Not
I
so-
agree.
not
I agree
so
with
good.
that. I agree with that. We're right and they're wrong.
That makes sense to me.
But then why do they have all the money?
Well, some of them do, some of them don't. Some of them are out there live 15 hours a day, and they got none money.
Yeah, but you look at someone like Mark Cuban, and you're like, obviously this guy should be rich.
Look at his hair.
Obviously this guy should have everything.
It's
Look
good
at
hair.
him.
Oh, yeah. I see that.
He looks like a big fucking stewed tomato that you spilled teeth on.
Kind of looks like a bobblehead come to life.
Yeah,
I love that guy.
that's awesome.
And he owns the Dallas Mavericks.
I don't have any opinion on that.
I don't really either.
Mark
It's just
Cuban.
something I know.
Mark Cuban looks like an old leather doll that's like in the bay window of an antique shop, and year on year, like the skin is shrinking away
because
from the teeth.
no one's buying it.
No one's buying this old leather doll.
You know where I associate with that kind of store is the Eastern Shore of Maryland.
It's
Yes.
very popular.
You know what?
Mm-hmm.
That's so funny because you said that, and I was thinking of the Eastern Shore of Maryland.
I think there's a
Like,
specific town that we drove through on the way to Ocean City.
Yes.
Which had that kind of store, and we all looked at it and said that's a haunted store. And I think it had that doll in it that was Mark Cuban, and that's why we're both thinking of it. It's because that's where Mark Cuban is from the Bay Window store in
That's
on
right.
the way to Ocean City, Maryland. Bad city, by the way. Ocean City.
Ocean City
sucks.
is, it's dastardly. It's a dastardly city.
Is Ocean City at the bottom of Rehoboth and Bethany? Or no, that's
Yeah,
Delaware.
it's at the bottom of my thoughts.
All right.
I thought you were going to keep talking.
I
after
don't know
said
why.
that.
I guess I'm tired too. I don't even know why I reacted that
I feel
way.
great.
I know you're doing great.
Thanks.
I mean, this is did you go to hold on.
Oh,
I'm
God.
taking it.
Cat
This
chasing
is
his
a
tail.
this
type energy
episode is
here.
a 10, dude.
Now, did you-
This,
now-
this is the best.
All right,
This
here-
is the best one.
All right,
we've
here
ever
we go.
recorded.
This is why you pay for the video tier. Is
You've
this?
Oh my God.
Is this?
Have you been to the have you been to Rehoboth and have you been to Bethany
Can you calm down?
Beach?
I've been to Bethany Beach.
I've been to neither of those beaches.
Really? Where
Yeah.
did you ever go when you lived in DC? Did you go to the beaches in like Delaware area?
Only went to Ocean City one time, and it was a pretty bad time.
Okay.
It's weird. Walking along Ocean City, that main road in Ocean City is just being exposed to vignette after vignette of human suffering. You walk past a parking garage and there's some woman having the worst moment of her entire life.
Mm-hmm.
Then you see a drunk guy who's so drunk that he falls down and then just sort of stays on the ground, and you see him like decide to go to sleep after he tripped. And this is just like, it can happen 15 times in a row.
It's like it's a resort, but it's not a resort. It's just like a public place where you shouldn't be doing that.
There's a bunch of candy kitchens.
Yes,
Yeah,
a lot
yeah,
of candy
yeah.
kitchens.
A lot of
Ron
candy
John
kitchens.
surf shops.
Yeah. Dirty ass windows.
It is very like an American version of a British seaside town from the north. You know, like a long gone seaside town from the
Right.
north. Like, you know, for example, Whitby or Bridlington.
Whitby.
Were these like destinations, or were they like ports? Were they like
No,
vacation?
they were once destinations, and well, I don't know, maybe they're okay. My family is from Bridlington, which is why I know about it. But Ocean City is. I went there with a group of other girls when we were all in our mid-20s, and let me tell you what's a bad experience: going to the beach with a bunch of other girls in your mid-20s.
Because
Because of swimsuits.
right.
Oh, because of
Swimsuits.
Because of swimsuits.
Because of swimsuits, and we did.
You should just go on a big barrel.
My God, if I'd
Big barrel
known about the
suspenders.
big barrel.
Are you all wearing neoprene wetsuits? It would have been. Well,
Yeah.
maybe you could find a way to make that bad too.
I would imagine if I was wearing a neoprene wetsuit, I would still find my way to feeling bad about how it looked.
Mm-hmm.
We did get hit with the you're the city folk when we were in Ocean City.
Where it's
From an
like-
old man.
which is very funny because Ocean City is literally nothing but guys from like the suburbs of
Yes.
Philly and DC
Yes.
coming out and be like,
Yes.
"Sup?" You know.
Can I just say Jaws? there's Jaws, and there's like 30 dead teenagers, right? And then, but there's one who lived because she was wearing a barrel, and she was hiding in the barrel.
Well, and it was so
the police
cool
are like, "Oh my god! But how did she live?"
her hat too is the top of the barrel.
Her
so
hat
she
is
could
the top
plop
of the
down
barrel.
really fast,
Her hat is the top of the barrel.
and it made a little
Yeah.
and
Yeah. And
Yeah.
she
It's
just
like, whoa,
floated
where'd you
safely
go?
to the shore.
She
yeah.
floated safely to the shore,
Yeah.
and then she rolled onto it, and the police took her out of the barrel, and she went, "Pah," and a bunch of olives shot out of her mouth. Because
Olives?
it's an olive barrel, Libby.
That's the foghorn.
I
And
thought it was going to be like a sea thing, like
know, yeah,
she
like
went
barnacle.
"Ugh," and it was barnacles. It was the
better.
Or it's a
witch's
fish.
pubes. Yeah,
that's
yeah.
better because she got
Yeah.
some water in there, and she's like,
Then what
she's
happened?
like,
okay,
I think I'm good now.
okay. Then what
That's
happened?
good.
What happened to all the olives?
It was an olive barrel,
wasn't an
but it was
olive
hollowed
barrel.
out for the costume. What that must I mean, it's that. What do you mean?
Is this good improv, by the way, to say it wasn't that thing that you said?
Yes.
I would say 5
Yes.
times so far this episode. I have been straight up
Tell
just
this
told,
idiot that they're
no, we're not
It's an
doing
olive
that.
barrel. What are you talking about? What is even
This
an
is
olive
bad
barrel?
podcasting.
What's an olive
We're gonna
barrel?
have a conversation
What's an olive
later.
barrel? What's
an
an olive-
olive barrel is a barrel of olives.
I've never seen that before in my
What
life.
are you
I've seen
fucking
a can
talking
of olives.
about?
I've seen a glass. I've seen a glass of olives. What do you? I've never.
You don't work in the olive industry. You don't know about the barrels.
I think of olives as sort of in baskets, as an Italian nonna reaches up to the olive tree and
Or
sort
they
of-
have a big shirt.
oh, you put the big shirt out and then you shake the tree and
yeah,
all the olives
yeah.
come
And
out.
they fall into your big shirt.
They
Yeah,
fall into your big shirt. Yeah,
God,
but
that
no
would be
no
awesome.
barrels.
No barrels.
No barrels.
that would be awesome. Isn't it? I think it's weird that you're not allowed to wear underwear when you're wearing the big shirt and getting all the olives. You should be able to wear pants.
You did a year abroad in Italy, right? In
So-
your undergrad.
Yeah, and I mean,
Uh-huh.
Saw a lot of old Nona Coochie.
yeah.
Old Nona Cucci. Yeah, she was really cool. I liked her a
Oh,
lot.
Oh, Nona Coochie.
No
Yeah.
pantalone. You gotta collect the olive. Go ahead.
I like to let my labia feel good in the Italian breeze.
And she was, the love of my life.
Yeah.
So,
MILF
God-
status.
and God bless her wherever she is.
dead probably.
Well, no, she is dead, but I'm just whatever afterlife
she's
she
in
went
hell
to.
or heaven.
I don't know what
Oh.
happened to her.
She's Catholic.
She's Catholic. Well, she's probably in hell
I
then.
know.
That's a
It's
big
hard.
part of it for
Yeah.
Catholics is you're big time going to
She
hell.
had a lot of indulgences, I
Yeah.
noticed. When I was staying with her, she had a lot of indulgences.
Mm,
So I was like, maybe that will get her out of hell. But,
Yeah. Nudity.
you know,
One of the
only,
biggest indulgences
God
of
only
all.
knows.
God only knows.
So I had my dick out while I was getting the olives.
Uh-huh. Did that help?
Huh?
Did that help?
Felt good. I mean, I liked it. I thought it was good.
Mm.
Target is a store
Yeah.
that has, well, what, Luke, you do it.
What? Okay.
I just got sort of sick of doing it.
Okay,
in
here's
the
a
middle
question.
of what?
Which of you is the Libby and which of you is the Charlotte of the show? Pat, you can also weigh in. No?
Neither is
No?
either.
I don't think there is any correlation
Pat
at all
is
between
shaking
either
his
of us.
head like when I offered Digby like the wrong kind of cheese, and she's like, "I love cheese, but this is the wrong kind
You
of
can
cheese."
feed a cat cheese?
just a tiny
Little
bit, yeah.
bit.
Just
Huh.
a little bit as a
Look
treat.
it's milk.
It's
I
milk.
thought the saucer of milk was like a bad thing
You
for
can't,
cats.
you
can't-
shouldn't
you're
give
not
too much
supposed
dairy
to.
to cats because it makes them have diarrhea.
Yeah.
Diarrhea.
Which is a shame to me because this is such a presence in old Looney Tunes and like cartoons.
Yeah, the
that-
cat going.
is the-
Blah, blah, blah,
Yeah, is the
yeah.
little kitty cat
But that's not
drinking
real.
a saucer of milk? It's not.
It's just like a made up thing, you know.
What if I gave Digby some lactose-free milk
Or a
Ooh.
Lactaid.
or a
Crush it up with
lactate?
her food.
Do you think Digby would even drink like skim milk or?
Digby likes to be offered a little bit of, and Digby's my cat, by the way,
By
in
the
case
way.
you guys were confused.
Yeah.
She likes to be offered a little bit of what I'm eating, but she doesn't really like to eat much of what I'm eating. She just wants to be included.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Chris will fully take big pieces of food like a dog off my plate and run away with it.
Mm.
Like he's
Love
taken a
that.
huge like chicken bone off my plate and then just started scampering away, but it's too heavy for him, so he falls down.
Like that, you've seen the YouTube video of the Japanese game show with the cats lifting the different weights of fish.
Oh yes, he's very much
Amazing.
like that. I love that.
Amazing.
I love that.
I think the best thing that a cat can do is walk around with something in its mouth.
And no, and then it's like
Yes.
tails going,
Right?
and it's like ears are kind of now. It's like
Like
It
it's
looks
just
like
walking
it's
around.
doing a job, yeah.
It's holding a toy and it's just sort of walking around.
Marching.
I'm holding a toy. That could be something. Maybe if you had drops on your show, you could have me going, I'm holding a toy.
And when do you think we'd use that?
When you reviewed,
Maybe in the intro.
in the intro, when you did the toy section of the show.
The toys section of the show.
I'm holding a toy.
This is how out of touch we are. Is we're like, well, they have to have a toy section. we've done 2 toy episodes, so they have to have had at least
Yeah,
one.
what do you mean? There's no toy section? British toys.
British
I'm
toys.
curious.
What are British toys? That's a good question, actually. I'm not.
There is Action Man, which is a uniquely British thing.
Oh, you guys don't have Action Man.
We
Oh, you've got
instead.
G.I. Joe.
Yeah.
We've got Action Man.
Action Man, yeah.
Action Man's a good
What about
name.
Hoop and Stick? That's kind of yo
Fuck
shit.
you.
Hoop and Stick
What?
is...
Fuck
No,
you.
Can't say
no,
that.
that is you guys.
No, it's not. It's old. Old and British are not the same thing.
Well,
Britain predates America.
Okay, but
telling to Libby like she doesn't know it. You know, Britain predates America, right?
Yeah. Britain is from almost hundreds of years ago.
almost.
Hmm?
It's from 90 years ago.
Or
When
the
they come up
millennia
with
of
that
Britain's
shit. I mean,
history.
for a long time it was the Anglos. Glad those guys are dead and fucking gone.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
What?
Are you talking about the Angles?
Anglos?
The Angles and the
Saxons.
Saxons? Yeah, they were
Anglo-
around. They came from the Netherlands. Well, not the Netherlands, like Denmark and shit, actually.
Luke trying to revive a type of racism from 500 years ago.
Yeah. I'm a Chaucer, a character in Chaucer who's like, I hate all these gulls in my fucking backyard, practicing their gullish witchcraft.
I'm the guy
Druidic
in
gulls.
I'm the guy in Chaucer who only talks about farting and eating his wife's pussy.
Yeah.
So you're Chaucer?
Yeah, Chaucer.
All right,
This
let's
is
talk
good.
about
This is good
Target.
Chaucer's Tales stuff
Yeah,
on the
I know.
podcast.
This is okay, the people are gonna know this is the epic Chaucer rift.
I've not actually read
Rift.
Chaucer, I have to be honest.
I had to read it
Ooh.
in my little
Chaucer
all-boys
fail.
school.
Your little all boys school.
Yeah, we had to do shit like that. Read Chaucer.
Sounds very
We had to me-
English.
We had to, it really was. It was based off of English boarding schools.
Uh.
I was in Form 5.
Okay, I'm going to try really hard not to make really nasty jokes about that.
Oh, isn't because I was getting
Fucking you up the arse a lot.
yeah,
Yeah.
right, yeah.
Giving
You
you,
know,
a cheeky nonce.
I was always just so happy. So-
Excuse me, Master Smith, I've lost me cheeky nonce. Can I have another one?
And
Target.
the, and the guy,
Target.
and the guy from
Target.
Oliver Twist goes, more? You want more?
all right. It wasn't actually like that. So can we stop joking around? It was way
This
worse.
episode
It
is
was
getting
way
fucking
worse.
deleted.
There was a kid that used to lock kids in lockers and pee on them.
How?
What do you mean how?
If they're in the locker, they're completely
No,
protected.
there's like holes in the locker.
So they're sort of pissing on the locker door and hoping some of it gets through.
I guess there's there's vents and
vents.
stuff.
I think, and if I would imagine if you were doing that regularly, you'd
Uh-huh.
probably get pretty good at it.
You could do a little sort of thread through, right? Like if your little penis was small enough to get through the slat, which it could be.
It could be.
It
I don't
could
know.
be.
I gotta be honest though. I think at that age, you wouldn't be doing that behavior unless you were packing.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay. I wouldn't know, I'm afraid.
Yeah,
No,
I
get it.
don't know about that.
Well, I do because I lived it. So, okay, let's talk about Target. Target is a store that's near and dear to, I think, every single person on this stage's heart. And this is a stage, by the way. It is a big box store. It is one of the, I believe it is the 7th biggest retailer in the United States. I did my
Oh,
motherfucking
that's
research.
so boring.
You know, I don't even want to say that stuff. Jesse's like, you have to do research to have it
Don't
in your
put this
back
on me.
pocket.
What the
Yeah.
fuck are you talking
Yeah.
about?
Suck.
Like
Can I
did
tell
told
you
to
something?
do that.
The Wikipedia for Target is it's 5 times as long as any other store we've done. There's
Ah.
so much information on Target. I
Target's a big deal.
Target's a big deal.
guess
Target's a very big deal. Now,
Yeah.
the main thing that I feel like culturally, like the main space that Target fills culturally, at least for me growing up, is it's the nicer Walmart.
Yes.
Nice Walmart.
Right? This is
Target.
Target.
Target. This is always how I felt. This is always how my mom talked about it. She
Yeah.
always would like go the extra distance to go to Target instead of Walmart because it's nicer. At Target, you can go and get like furniture. They don't have furniture and like house decorations. They have some at Walmart, right? But
they have some at Walmart.
I don't
But you-
know a lot because and this isn't the Walmart episode to be clear, but
Thank you.
I, having lived in the US only in cities and only having had a car the last couple of years, I almost never was in a position to go to Walmart. I was always close to a Target
Yeah.
and not
that is
a
interesting.
Walmart.
Targets are in cities.
Target is kind of city Walmart. I do think that's
Yes,
like, yeah,
Target urban.
Target
It's for
urban.
the woman on the go,
It is for the woman on the go.
Yeah, for a single
but
female
also
lawyer.
for the suburban mom on the go.
On the
Target
go.
to me is big time suburban mom place.
Look what I got. Oh, look at this. That's the character. That's what she'd be saying.
Yeah, mhm.
She's okay. Imagine she's walked in. And, it's fall.
yeah.
There's like
Mm-hmm.
a wreath that has like plastic
Oh,
candy
yeah.
corns on it.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
look at this. I should take this home. This is going to look good.
She's going to buy every year she buys a new set of hand towels that say something like "'Tis the season" or "Springtime" or "What happens at the lake stays at the lake." You know,
I like that.
Yeah.
I want to keep it away from. I like when it just. I like your first instinct was it just says springtime.
Because
I like
that
'Cause
is what
that's
this
real.
shit
'Cause
says.
a lot. I mean, there's the live, laugh, loves of it all, of course.
Sure,
but a
sure.
lot of times you go and you see a towel and it just says Christmas, and
Yep.
you're like,
that's the one I use
Yeah.
at Christmas.
yeah, that's the Christmas.
That's the
one.
Christmas
How
one.
would I know?
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
Don't
yeah.
overcomplicate it.
Fall
You're gonna,
harvest. You know.
Yeah,
you're gonna
yeah.
offend everybody if it says anything about
Yeah.
what is Christmas good or bad. It is Christmas.
I feel like Target is specifically for moms who heard some bad stuff about Walmart in the 90s and thousands and then found another place and didn't bother looking into anything about that place.
Yeah, they're trying to feel better about their purchases and their shopping habits. And they want to go and get the snack that is the trail mix, that is the Target trail
Good
mix.
and gather.
Okay, which
Good and Gather
which-
trail mix.
Which one do you get though?
I mean, here's my dirty little secret.
Oh, I bet you get one of the ones that's mostly chocolate.
Oh no, I really like. I think there's a good and gather. I like a pub mix. As I said to
a
Pat before,
savory boy.
my favorite food is pub mix.
Okay.
Really, I really mean this. If you had to, hand to God, if you're like, what would I like to eat the most at most times? Pub mix.
This is like
Sesame sticks.
This is like saying my favorite restaurant is the fridge. Like it's some fucking sideways shit. That's not a food.
Wait, so pub mix is it's Chex Mix, basically.
No, kinda. It's related, but I do think. Okay, I think of a pub mix as sesame sticks, which are not in Chex Mix.
And Publix is a store.
Publix is a store. Pretzels.
Mm.
That's Chex Mix. Peanuts. Maybe like a honey
Peanuts.
roasted peanut,
Peanut.
or some sort of spicy peanut. Those little like cheese, little like sort of like little sticks. You know what I'm talking about?
Like a goldfish like. You
Bar
know?
pub mix.
Bar
mi-
pub.
Bar mix is what it's also called.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, maybe it is called bar mix and you kind of translated for me because you thought I
Yes.
might not know what a bar was.
Oh, what do they call this? Pub mix. And I'm
Pub
not talking
mix.
about just when the old grannies show their fannies at the swinging mixer on carve night.
Like pussies?
Cut that out. All right, let's keep going.
I go to Target at least once a week.
Yeah,
I would
Same.
say that's probably true for me as well.
at least,
Mm-hmm.
bare minimum.
Bare minimum.
Bare minimum. It's a perfect store, I think, for I need a couple things.
Yes.
Which they embrace in their because the Target run
The Target
is something
run.
they have
Hope you have
embraced.
fun on your Target
Target-
run.
Yeah.
Is
Yes.
that real?
Yeah,
Yes.
they've
That
embraced
sucks
that.
so bad.
I
Hope you
know.
have fun on your Target run.
on your Target run.
On your Target
That's-
run.
I think we should fucking shoot Bullseye the dog in the fucking head.
I hate that dog.
I hate
that
He
dog.
hasn't been part of He hasn't been part of the advertising.
A genetic freak. It's
In
like when they put
20
the fucking.
What do you mean a
they
genetic
put the,
freak?
It's like when they put the glow DNA in the fucking fish, and you're like, that's not right. It's the same thing with him. He should not have that symbol on his head.
When they put the glow DNA in the
What?
fish.
You know, remember like 20 years ago?
Yeah, they're injecting bioluminescent
Yeah.
DNA into animals. To
I
make
didn't know
them
that they had
glow.
done that.
Yeah.
That sounds sick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it is sick in the head, and they should be shot.
Much
and
like
killed.
Stop saying that.
Target the
You
dog.
need to
Sorry,
stop
Bullseye the
saying.
dog.
Stop making the noises.
I think I liked when Maria Bamford was in the commercials.
Oh, that's cool.
Well, she's wonderful.
I can't say I've watched a lot of Target for me was a place I learned about by moving to the US and needing a place to buy a duvet and a pillow.
Yes.
And actually, this is a fun story. Are you ready for my fun story?
Please.
Sit
Libby's
quietly.
fun story time.
Libby's fun
Activate.
story time. Libby's fun story
Story time.
time. When I was at UCLA as an exchange student, they organized a like international students trip to Target where they put us all on a bus and took us to Target so we could buy our stuff because we're all international students. We don't have cars. How the heck are we going to get to Target? This was before there was a Target in Westwood, before any of you come at me and say there's a Target in Westwood, you would walk there. No, we needed to take a bus to Target. And so they loaded us onto a bus, and it was me and like some Brits, some Australians, a German guy. We had so much fun finding that there was a mop called Libman, and we were like, that's my name.
That's you. Libby, that's wonderful because it's those kind of bonding experience that can really keep the group integrity going throughout the rest of the semester.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember what the name of the German guy was. I want to say his name ended in man, and we were like, that's like if Libby and German man had a baby.
And you're like, no, that's stupid.
That would be so
Was he hot?
stupid.
He was a little bit.
I mean,
yeah.
German exchange student is sort of the
I
most
wanna say
classic good-looking guy.
His name was like Torman or something.
Torman.
And
That's a hot guy.
Let me tell you what line he used on me. This is really, really good. We were in someone's apartment, and it was like we were all drinking or something, and he goes, "Oh well, I am going to bed. Come with me."
So simple.
I think if I said that to a woman, she would shoot me in the head.
Yeah.
That's really good.
That's what
you
you
got
can do
play
if you're
from
German.
the poor man too.
And I
From
said
the Tor man?
no because I had a boyfriend, which was so stupid. Who I broke up with him like 2 weeks later. So I missed out.
to bed.
I am going to bed. Come with me.
God, you're
Shout out Tolman if you're out there.
fucking cool.
It's also so good for him because he, like, the way that he said that, if he said it like how you're presenting it, he can get away with you then going, oh, and then he goes, oh, I didn't mean it like that. Like, and he can say,
it's funny German
just,
joke. It's funny German joke in Germany.
It doesn't mean that to me. It means
we
just
we sleep in the same bed, sardine style. That is what I was talking
Anyway,
about.
we all went to Target, and that was also the first time I tried a Butterfinger was from Target, so I associate Butterfinger with Target.
Did you have an association, because I know you're a big Simpsons fan, were you excited to try Butterfinger because Bart famously both looks like one and was a spokesperson for them?
Yeah.
Now, I didn't know that because we don't have Butterfinger in the UK, and so he was not a spokesperson. Yes, sorry, Jesse.
Looks like one?
He does.
He looks
like
a
the rapper. He looks like the rapper.
The inside of a Butterfinger looks like it could be made out of Bart.
Was it
the
that
inside
part
of a
it?
Butterfinger looks like it could be made out of Bart.
Yes, I agree
It
with
looks
that.
like-
I mean, obviously, I'm on Pat's side.
You take
the rapper.
Bart's
why was
head and put him into a food
He
processor.
was yellow. That was the whole point.
A
That's why
Butterfinger
Butterfinger is yellow.
You mean the rapper
The
is
rapper
yellow?
is yellow, and the
Pat,
inside is kind
I
of
think
yellow.
it would be good if at this point in the video you put up a picture of Bart and a picture of a Butterfinger side by side and let the audience judge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the rapper, though, look out for me.
With the inside of it.
Or both. You can show both. Yeah.
Do you
Maybe
think that
one that's got a bite out of it.
What if you
Do you think
bit
a Simpson-
through Bart's head and he was Butterfinger on the inside, just like a solid wall of peanut candy?
I was going to
sounds
ask,
good.
what do you think the Simpsons taste like? Because if you said, they
like
taste
my dad.
they taste like buttery toffee. What? Sorry.
Taste like your dad?
Yeah.
how did-
Homer
What is
tastes
hap-
like my dad.
How
What
did
is
your- how did
happening
your
to
dad
you
taste?
today?
Like beer.
Mine too.
Yeah.
Mine too. Beer and cigars.
Okay, I would love to talk a little bit more about what do you think the Simpsons would taste like? Because if you said they taste like a buttery toffee, I would believe you. But also, if they were like a pudding texture and you bit into them and they just sort of like
Can
mush
we
together.
just make a point that, like, I know that it seems like I'm the villain of this podcast, but you saw that, right? We had fully moved on, and Jesse Kate brought us crawling back. What am I supposed to do with that? It was so clear we had moved on.
I would never have said you were the villain of this podcast.
Thank you. Okay.
I'm the villain?
I didn't say that either. I just
just
said
saying I'm
I
the
wouldn't.
villain?
I wouldn't ever say Luke was the villain. And anyone else who's on the podcast, well, I guess I have no opinion on that.
Okay.
I mean, it's just, I understand, but can you not feel the energy?
Can you not feel my energy?
I feel
I'm trying to
no.
make
I can't, which is worrying to me because I am a light worker, so I should be able to feel something from you.
Light
Pat,
worker?
Libby, I know exactly what their frequencies are.
What does my light feel like?
I even to begin to describe it would be too pornographic for the Same goes for Pat. Now it's like it's not even a It's not darkness. It's a void. It's a
Yeah.
lack of energy.
It's like dark matter, yeah.
Yeah. It's like a black hole.
When do you like going to Target? I like sometimes going to Target after I go to the farmer's market on a Sunday. I go and pick up my branded items, things I can't get. Usually what I do is I go to the farmer's market, I get my plums, I get my lettuce, I get, whatever else I fancy. Then I go to Trader Joe's and then I get my meat at Trader Joe's and my snackies.
Yeah.
And then sometimes I need something that is not
No. This is real.
available at neither is what
And
I was
I
gonna
agree
say.
with this because I do the exact same thing with Trader Joe's. Is I think Target is the perfect sort of auxiliary. Can't be your main grocery store. They just
No.
don't have the
No, no,
selection
no,
for
no,
it.
no,
It
no,
cannot
no.
be your main
That
grocery
is a
store.
weird thing. A lot of times you go to Target for something specific and they don't have it. However, I have so much stuff from Target,
Yeah.
but I've run into that a lot where it's like, oh, Target doesn't have like glue sticks.
I couldn't
or
do like
something
my full
something
shopping
weird and
run.
specific because each individual section can only be
This
2
is so
aisles.
funny because
Target
it's literally it's
does
not
have
that.
glue
It's
sticks.
that you couldn't find glue sticks.
Can you
It's so-
just shut
No,
the?
but it's
I can't say fucking shit today.
so funny.
I literally can't even say I couldn't find glue
It's like
sticks
you-
without
you
getting
said it-
some fucking third degree
You
shit.
said it like it's this like universal truth where I feel like Target is the place where you can kind of
Is-
it is where you
if
go.
I
for
needed
that,
a glue stick,
but you
there's
just have the
nowhere else
specific-
I would
Yeah, I know,
go.
that's
100%,
exactly where I
that's
would
the place
go.
I'm going for glue sticks. But I agree with you.
No, I guess I'm making up that they didn't have glue
No, but
sticks.
you said
I'm
it like-
fucking lying.
You said-
I'm lying for clout that they don't have glue sticks because I need so much attention to
You were
keep my
making-
heart fucking beating.
You made this a statement like this was a universality about Target.
Jesse?
And I'm pushing back on that.
What were you gluing, honey?
Little piece of paper.
Oh, that's nice. And
Little collage of all my favorite jokes.
you got your glue sticks in the end, though.
Yeah.
Did you go to a second Target or did you go to a different
I
store?
went to a second Target.
Yes, that's really nice. We are spoiled for choice. Let's just get this out there. As
Goddamn right.
residents of the sort of eastern side of LA, we have so many Targets. And let me just list some of the Targets that I like.
Oh my God.
Glendale Galleria Target.
Good one.
Number 1 with a bullet.
Yeah.
Sometimes the LA Sunset Target. That one is not as good, but it is slightly more convenient and it's on the way back from the farmer's market.
Mhm.
Burbank Target. That one is like that's a trip. You know,
Yeah.
you go to
The one by the Walmart.
the Empire Center.
The Empire
yes,
Center.
the Empire Center.
I love going to the Empire Center because it feels like I'm taking a trip.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a real like dedicated. I'm going to get my home stuff.
Yeah.
You know, it's like if I'm like, okay, I need a new set of towels for guests. You know,
Yeah.
or I need new throw pillows.
Yeah.
I love when I
need the
turn up.
rug.
I love
need
when
the
I
rug.
turn up the feminine energy and you guys look so uncomfortable.
I was just
It's like,
listening. I
This,
was just.
this bitch is talking about
I was
pillows.
just. I was listening. I was
know
getting
what
excited.
I did, and
Mhm.
Libby, I did kind of like there was. I will admit there was part of me that I went like I did disassociate. For a
Yeah.
second. You saw it.
Yeah, I did.
I don't
yeah,
know
yeah.
why I did
yeah,
that.
Yeah, yeah,
You started
It's
thinking about the toy section.
I
Toys.
did. I guess
Toys.
that's what it was. It's like, I was like, right, and my mom is getting throw. Libby's my mom.
Yep.
Is getting throw pillows, and then I'm looking at these dang Jurassic Park Legos.
Throw
having
pillows is toys for wife.
Wow.
Okay. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wife's toys.
I get that.
Now, the Target that's on Colorado, I do not like.
Really
I think that has very bad vibes.
interesting. Can I
and-
say more
Really?
about that?
I don't like that the food is downstairs.
That's
Huh.
funny.
Okay.
I like the Target on Colorado.
Yeah, I do too.
Okay.
But
That's
here's the
maybe
thing.
my most
Okay.
visited
That's-
Target.
That's the Target. Yeah, I mean, maybe we have
Mhm.
recency bias. No, this is a good
Are we
discussion.
about done? Or no, I'm kidding.
No, this is a really good discussion. We
You
need
don't
to be
think it's
having on our-
weird to go downstairs to buy frozen pizza?
How is
I
that?
get
now,
that.
what is weird about that to you? Or can you expound on
Downstairs
that?
is where clothes is.
Huh.
Ground
See,
floor
that-
is where food is.
Really?
I guess I've just never codified
But
it
here's
like
the
that.
thing. Here's the
Yeah.
thing. Here's the thing. I would argue the downstairs there is the ground floor. It's just because you usually park on the top.
Oh, yeah.
You know
but-
what I mean?
Yeah, I guess.
You know what I'm saying. though.
Yeah, I guess.
Like if you look at it from that way, that the top is the second floor, not the ground floor, and that's the basement. If it's a ground second floor situation, I think it makes perfect sense as a store layout.
It feels like it's a Target that doesn't want you to go to it. And you could say that's kind of respectable in some ways. the Columbia Heights Target on 14th Street in DC,
Sure.
that was a Target that did not want you to go
No,
to it.
that felt like it was mad it existed spiritually.
It hated
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
And
And
I used to live 2 blocks away from it, so I would
Really?
go all the fucking time.
Yeah.
All the fucking
That place
time.
was a fucking trip. I hated going in there.
Yeah, and also the Bed Bath & Beyond right across from
Yes,
it. Oof.
also should not have existed.
Oof.
I'd like to disagree that it's not welcoming. I find it welcoming and gregarious, like an old tavern matron. That you could just sort of
You know
walk
what's
into
funny
her
is
bosom.
that
What?
I was about to make a joke about how, which store was it at that you were at where a startlingly beautiful woman looked at you?
This
and
was
you,
J.C. Penney. This
and
was
you
our
s-
first episode.
Yeah, and you sort of melted and you started
went-
having
and
the
I said-
anime
I
like
said, "Oh
blush.
my," out loud.
Oh my, that was it. I wondered if we were going in that direction, and then you described the Target as a busty matron.
MILF.
You said the Target had heaving breasts,
I-
that it leaned on
Heaving
the
breasts.
bar
I
of
don't
the
remember saying that.
of
She-
the
I-
tavern.
She's
Basically milk
goodly.
coming out of them.
Sir, is she not goodly?
Is she not?
Be she not goodly?
Now we're really talking about Chaucer.
I mean, please. She's welcoming.
She's goodly.
And you walk, and her breasts open automatically, and you walk right between
Open.
like the door. Thinking about the door at the
Made me
Target.
laugh. What do you guys
And
want?
the store and the most important part of the store maybe is the door.
Speak on that.
No, okay, all right.
Without it,
Go in
the
my
whole-
shoes. What do you want me to do with that?
Huh,
This is what
I guess I would totally fucking shut me down. That's what I would do if I was you. I would totally fucking shut me down for the 20th fucking time.
I'm asking you, what do you want in these moments? When you say the door is the most important part of the store and then kind of look up with a shit-eating grin on your face. Like, what am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to go, oh, that's interesting? And I look
You
like
need
a
to
fucking
jump
idiot?
on and be like, yes, it is. Or counterpoint, what do you think the most important part of the store is? If it's not the door, the one part of the store that if you remove it, the whole thing falls apart.
Credit
because
card
Check out.
machine.
Yeah, check out.
Got to be able to pay for that
Place
stuff.
where you buy
that,
stuff.
see, that's another important part.
No, it's the most important part.
I mean,
the
the
door
most
you can't
important
get
part
in.
is the products.
Mm,
That's why the
what
store
about-
exists.
But
I don't
here's
even
the thing,
agree with
even
that,
when the
by the way.
store is going, shut up. even when the store is going out of business, it has no products. It still exists in a way.
Also,
That's
When
kinda-
the store is going out of business, it has no products, it still exists.
In a
This
way.
is like a fucking. You know what that is? That's an American version of if a tree falls in a forest, does it make a sound? If a store has no products, does it still
Okay.
exist?
Okay, let's get to it. Do we like it when the Target got the Pizza Hut Express or the Starbucks or both?
Starbucks makes more sense.
Starbucks makes more sense.
yeah.
The Pizza Hut Express is
I would
basically
never. I've
bullshit.
never had the Pizza Hut.
No, I haven't, and I feel like I'm the target audience for it. A guy
Target.
and I love fast food and I
Uh-huh.
love pizza, and I'm like, it looks gross. It always looked gross to me.
Yeah. When you are keeping and like, how does that get warm in the first place? I would like to know. It obviously it arrive in a truck and they put it in an oven and then they put it in one of those special like hot fridges where
Yeah.
it's a fridge but it's
Yeah.
hot.
Yeah.
And
Hot fridge.
a hot fridge.
Yeah.
And it stays hot in the hot fridge. You're not supposed to want it. They used to have an actual like counter where a guy would put
Yes.
it in the thing. And
Yeah.
they don't have that anymore because of woke.
Right. Yeah, because of woke.
Because of woke.
Yeah.
Now they've got Starbucks. America strong.
You think a Starbucks is an America strong place? Because
Yeah,
Starbucks.
because they finished the war on Christmas.
The war on
'Cause the war
Christmas.
on
Because of the war on
Christmas.
Christmas.
They don't talk about that anymore, do they? Really?
Well, Donald Trump is president, so what's the point?
Right.
they
I guess they
fixed it.
won the war.
They won the war,
they
yeah,
won the war, and the
yeah.
war's over.
Yeah.
They won.
Now that he's
Yeah,
the
they're too busy
president,
killing people.
now that he's the president, every day is Christmas.
Oh no! Right, they finished the war on Christmas. We lost.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
won.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I would say that there is a strong overlap between what I'm thinking of as a Target woman and a Starbucks woman.
Yes. Yeah.
Yes, that makes a lot
They
of
got
sense.
the
to
name
me.
Stanley Cup. I just learned about those.
They got You
Yeah.
just learned about
yesterday.
those?
I didn't know.
Huh?
But I'm also learning about Labubus at the same time, which are new.
Okay,
So-
those are new, yeah, so it
so
kind
I've
of
got it,
balances
yeah,
out. Yeah. I like to have a Tumblr. I'm not a Stanley girly, though. I'm a Takea girly.
Takea.
Takea.
Is that like even cooler?
It's not cool, it's just good. Look, I'll show you.
Okay.
I don't think I can be a water bottle person.
I always lose them. Oh, I love this brand. Katie has one of these.
It's so good to be a water bottle person because
Cool.
it's good for you, your body. And
I lose them. That's my problem. That's why I got to buy
lose
plastic
them,
bottles all the
or
time.
they get gross, and I'm not washing that. I'm just gonna throw it away.
That's okay. Well,
I don't think
You
you
just-
should throw this away.
you throw it away, but it's
If it
metal.
gets-
It,
It
cleans
goes in the
easily.
dishwasher.
Yeah, it's like
It gets gross.
yeah.
It does get gross, but then you put it in the dishwasher, and no one has to know how often you're putting it, like whether you're putting it in the dishwasher as often as you're
You just
supposed
do it when
to.
it smells weird.
Yeah, or even
Waiting
like
until-
some amount of time after that.
Waiting until my dishes smell weird to wash them.
It's full of food, but you're like, well, I don't
It's
smell
full of
anything
food.
yet.
There's a little like wriggling worm on it.
Oh,
smells
oh,
good.
and you're gonna kill the worm by putting it in the dishwasher?
Yeah, I'm boiling the worm to kill the worm.
And
Yeah,
then
that
I'm gonna
sounds
eat the
real
worm.
human.
Yeah, that sounds real good to do, to
Yeah.
boil the worm until it dies.
There was a
Yeah.
daddy long legs in my shower tonight, and yes, this morning I did not kill it. I let it on its way rather than kill it.
He said, go on and get now.
I said, get on
Go
there,
on,
little
get
doggy.
Took its little bindle,
Yeah.
Ooh,
slung
okay.
it over its shoulder, and walked away.
One thing I like to buy at Target is sheets.
Yeah,
Bed
towels.
sheets, linen. Yeah, towels.
Home goods.
Yeah.
Home goods. I mean, so much of our home is gooded up through Target.
Yeah.
Anytime I need a bin of any
Ooh.
sort, that's the place to go.
Now, are you on that Simple Human shit?
Yeah,
No.
that's their brand, right?
No.
Explain this to me. What is Simple Human?
Oh, Simple Human is only the best trash can.
Oh no, I'm not.
And you know why? You know how you know it's the best is because they sell special bags that you're supposed to use with them that fit their things. But what they don't tell you is you can just use a regular one and it kind of doesn't fit as well, but it doesn't matter because it's just a trash bag.
It's just a trash.
I just had the same thing happen. We have the litter robot, which feels like it's a automatic litter box, which
Uh-huh.
we do love.
Mhm.
And also they're like, well, you got to buy our bags. You can just put a fucking trash bag down
put a
there.
damn bag in there.
Obviously, you can do that. It
Obviously,
doesn't
you can
matter.
do
It
that.
took me a year and a half to realize that I don't need to buy these stupid fucking bags.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
just a box where shit goes.
Yeah, you don't even need the can.
No, you just let them go on the ground.
Well, no, I'm saying you can just have a bag that's just sort of out.
Oh, if you're, yeah. You can have
Yeah.
a big contractor bag that seemingly has never been touched or moved in the entire time that I've known you living in that space. Yeah. Something like that.
It's different contractor bags. Whenever you come in, it's a different contractor bag full of garbage.
Aren't those my contractor bags?
No, they're not
What
your
a weird,
contractor bags.
what a weird thing to hold on to. Those were my contractor bags.
They're also
So
not his.
You
Well,
actually
remember
owe
we
me
put it up-
$7.98.
They put in the, no, but we put them up. Oh, wait, no, we did buy them. Well, he holds on to a lot of things that are mine. Like, I
Sure.
just got my staple gun back.
Does he,
Fortnite
for
hat.
example, hold on to your Lisa Simpson Bagoo bag?
I don't want to talk about that on this podcast.
Sorry, what
I
is?
don't wanna talk
sorry,
about
what
this
is?
on this
What is this
podcast.
story?
A really treasured gift from my friend Emma, who I love. She gave me a set of Simpsons Bagoo bags, which are like a special.
You have a
kind
whole
of-
set, see?
Well, one of them got ripped, and so the only one I had was the Lisa Simpson one. She's sitting on a cloud, and she's kind of doing this. You know, she looks very cool. And then at some point between me and Luke, and maybe the outdoor stream where he got hit in the nuts,
Hi, Pat. Let's make sure we
by
get
this
Pat in there.
this guy, Pat's the guy whose voice you're hearing, who's
Pat's
not on camera.
nuts.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Target. Yeah, towels.
No,
Towels
no.
are pretty much on fleek.
Keep going.
Let's-
you didn't finish
Let's get
about the
this out.
bag.
Let's get this.
Let's
out.
squash the beef right here and now.
I think I left the bag here, and then to be fair to Luke, it took me maybe 6 months to actually come over here and say, hey, can I have my fucking bag back? And by that point, something had happened to the bag. Who knows?
Now, I'd like to hear from the comments because I would say I feel as responsible as you is how I honestly feel. Because I think that if you leave something at someone's
Yes.
house for a certain amount of time,
It's theirs.
it's either theirs or they can't be expected to be like, that's a thing I'm taking care of.
Sure.
I believe that.
Sure.
Is that, what do you guys think? Is that crazy?
I totally agree. I just brought it up to needle you.
I know. And I'm going to get you
Horribly.
a new one.
You shouldn't. You
Okay.
know why? Because they're like $70.
I have that shit.
How do we feel about the big red ball?
The big red ball. Now, when you say the big red ball, are you talking about the concept of the big red ball that Target uses, or are you talking about the big red balls outside that are made of concrete?
I like it because I'd like if someone was going to crash a car full of bombs into it, it's good to know that a part of the brand is stopping it rather than just like some old concrete.
Yeah, when the bomb explodes, it's
Yeah.
going to shoot a shard of the Target brand
So I
through
can
my
be
skull.
killed by the thing I love the most. Yeah. Yeah. I love it.
That would be good. Yeah, I love those.
I do. I
love
like the branding
climbing.
is great.
I love climbing all over. Every time you go up to a Target and you see them outside. Well, okay,
Oh,
I
you're
don't
the
climb.
reason they have the sign.
I don't climb over it because I'm a grown man. However, every time you go to Target, there is at least one child
Yeah.
clambering on it like a frog, which is, I mean, how beautiful is that?
I never think about the big Red Bull, to be honest with you. I know that
You
they're
don't run
there.
your hand along it as you pass?
I try to keep my hands clean.
They clean the balls.
That's the one thing they keep.
You think they don't wash them?
I think this might be a cultural difference based
Mm.
on the fact that you weren't raised around Targets.
I wasn't.
Because-
I didn't grow up clambering those bulls.
This actually keeping clean. This brings me to a segment I keep forgetting to do, but I want to do, which is something I really want to make sure we talk about is the bathroom experience at these stores. And I have to be real. I think Target has some of the highest discrepancy between how nice the store is and how shitty and awful the bathrooms are. Because I feel like Targets, you usually go in them for the most part. They're clean, they're like well kept, and then the bathroom is always fucking insane in a way that feels so out of character for the rest of the store.
That's really interesting.
I think that having been on the other side of things, having worked both retail and food service, the main thing that makes a disgusting bathroom become disgusting. Bathrooms in public spaces need somebody whose problem the bathroom is.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
It needs to be somebody's job,
To clean it every day.
not every day, every 15 or 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Like minimum.
Yeah.
There needs to be somebody who is going in there, checking it and fixing it
Yeah.
like that frequently.
Yeah.
And if there isn't, and in certain circumstances, like a Target, it's like the bathroom is an afterthought.
Yes.
It's like that's just not going to happen. So obviously it's going to disintegrate over time.
Well, and also I should say, as a person who has been going to Target for, let's say, 13 years, the number of staff at Target has dropped precipitously.
Yeah.
This is a lot of
Yeah.
stores.
It's
This
a
is
lot of
almost
stores.
every big store.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's a shocking thing about
yeah.
every big format store
Right.
I've had
that has
to
the huge
stop-
ceilings and the wide
Yes.
and the wide hallways is that there's like 3 people
Yeah.
in a football field worth of store.
It's just baffling because my sense is that Target is doing pretty well as a store. It's not like JCPenney where, no one works there because they can't afford to pay
Yes.
anyone.
Yeah, you're like,
But
that makes sense. Yeah.
Target should have many employees, but it seems like they are purposefully not having employees so that you will buy the stuff online instead. And that, I think, is also behind, in addition to the panic about shoplifting, why they fucking lock everything up.
Interesting.
I have a different theory on why there are fewer people, and it's just like why there are fewer
People turn
employees.
into
and it's-
ghosts.
Lizard people have been taking them down to the other layer of world.
I believe there's a shrinking disease that's going around.
Like downsizing? Because
like-
that wasn't a disease. That was by choice.
No, it's not like a movie. It's like real.
Okay.
It's a shrinking disease, and so there are as many employees as there ever were, but you don't see half of them because they have to live by borrowing. So here's my real take on this is that the culture now is different than the culture was 20 or 30 years ago. People, when they're shopping, don't like to interact with employees. The experience of like somebody coming up saying, "Can I help you?"
Yeah.
I don't think people want that, or they
Yeah.
don't expect it,
Yeah.
or something like that. Like the expectations are way lower, so there's not less of a need to have people milling around.
Mm-hmm.
There's basically only a need to have people at the checkout or something like that, and even that there's self checkout
Right.
now, so
Yeah.
you barely even need that.
Yeah.
So all of that is
there though. Can't buy booze at the self.
They should let you self check out booze.
Who
They
gives
should.
a shit? Let
And
me
they
scan
should
my
just
ID.
sometimes give it to you for free if they think that
You
you
do
look
work.
like you need it.
Yeah,
They should just be
you're
like, here you
having a
go,
rough
love. Here's a
one.
bottle of
They
gin.
should do that thing that restaurants do where they have dog water outside.
But for like
Put
liquor.
gin for Libby.
Yeah, it's gin. You gotta get on all fours.
Gin for aunts.
Okay, I think that it's fully economic. I just do think that they're like, we can get away
No,
with
but
having less
that's what I
people,
mean.
so we-
The
Yeah.
expectations are low, and
Yeah.
they save money because it's like, oh, we can just run this entire enormous store,
on like 4 people.
On
and
4
it still
people,
kind of works.
and nobody gives a shit,
Yeah,
and it
yeah.
doesn't. It literally doesn't make any difference.
I would say that it is both, and it is part of a greater American cultural trend towards enshittification, where
Yeah.
we just
exactly what it
tolerate
is.
more shit and
Yeah.
expect more shit. We expect things to be worse, and companies make things worse, and they see how far they can push it, and they keep pushing us, and no one
less
does anything
service,
about
less
it.
wages, less
Yeah.
less of everything.
Yeah, you gotta press the little. Nothing makes me feel more of a piece of shit than when I need to buy fucking mouthwash or something, and I have to press the little button, and I know that no one is coming, and I
It's-
stand there
dude.
getting mad, but I can't be mad because who am I going to be mad at?
Yeah.
Who am I going to be? I don't want to be the Karen. I don't want to be the button Karen, you
Yeah.
know? So you just stand there for a while and then you just kind of, it's like waiting for a bus. You have to figure like, all right, well, when is it just no longer worth it? And I just leave.
Sometimes I'll go, yes, totally. I feel like I'll either just be like, I guess I'll get this somewhere else, or I'll go looking for someone and be like, hey, I need help there.
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
they can call on the radio.
Yep.
Like that works better. The buttons are fucking useless.
Yeah, mhm.
Yeah.
The button is like the elevator close button that just doesn't do anything.
Yes.
It's literally
Yeah.
not hooked up at the back.
No,
It's
it just doesn't mean
It's just a
anything.
toy,
Yeah.
like you like. Beep, boop, boop, boop.
I always touch it.
It's fun. A little button makes a noise. That's
Whoop.
fun. That's fun.
I
That's
would
pretty
feel
good
great
alarm
if it
noise.
made that noise. Instead, it just goes.
It just clicks and you don't know if anything has happened.
Yeah, it sucks. It sucks the kind of stuff that is behind the doors. Like just truly a baffling array.
I know. It
like
sucks.
dental floss that costs $4 is behind.
Yeah.
the thing.
Yeah. It's so frustrating, and you're just like, why is this matter? Like, why is this the thing you've decided? Like, at that point, lock up the dang Oreos. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hmm.
For God's sake, this
The Selena
world.
Gomez
Lock up the dang
Oreos behind the
Oreos.
glass.
Lock up Posty's Oreos.
Yeah.
Post
Get the
Malone.
pub mix back there.
Yeah. Well,
Let me show you a picture of Pub Mix.
I'd love to see a picture of Pub Mix.
Oh, so Luke can go back to something from 45 minutes ago, but I can't
Well,
rewind
it came up.
20 seconds
It
to
came
see
up.
what
It
The
came
Simpsons taste like.
Is your iPhone wallpaper a screenshot from Mario?
It's a screenshot from the I believe it's the Super Mario Land 3 or Super Mario World concept art.
Interesting. Mine is my husband and my cat.
Oh, okay. What am I supposed to say?
I'm unmarried.
Sorry.
I'm unmarried myself.
What is yours?
Mine is it's a slide. It's like
It's a
three.
goodly wench.
It's
Porno.
Porno.
it's it's a slideshow of a bunch of AI generated images of
DBJ's
Medieval
been
women that are in
really
love with
been
me.
into generating
Mhm.
AI images.
well, it's just sort of like
oh
you just,
yeah.
You just sort of wonder
That's
like
Chex Mix.
what sort of medieval woman would be in love with
It's
me?
not Chex
And you
Don't
just sort
look at me like that. That's Chex Mix.
it's not.
It's Chex Mix without
Where are the
Chex.
checks?
Well, okay, but it's Chex.
Where are the rye chips? Well, that one did have rye
it
chips.
it was.
That
I
one-
would say mostly rye chips.
Oh, God, that would be good.
Rye
I-
chips are so good.
Can I tell you one of the best snacks I ever got was
Yeah.
at the Utz factory store. This is Utz chips and
Happy hour
pretzels and
mix?
chips. At the Utz factory store, you could get the individual parts of Pub Mix by themselves in the giant canisters.
Wow.
Oh, you could make your own pub mix with your own ratios.
Well, not
At
quite.
home?
They just had like individual canisters of individual ingredients.
No, I'm saying at home if you
Oh,
wanted
at home,
to
yeah,
make your
absolutely.
own blend.
Absolutely at
Okay,
I think
now
that's a really good. That's a really.
Worcestershire rye chips,
And
cheddar
it was the rye
cheese
chips, yeah.
twists, honey roasted sesame chips, honey mustard twisticks,
Fuck.
nacho bagel chips, and I think that's it. All right, so we got 3 sticks, and they are stylizing sticks with the X, which I do like.
What brand is this?
Utz.
This is
Utz.
Utz? Okay.
Utz.
I didn't know that they had a honey mustard element in there now.
Half nuts. Party Pub Mix Half Nuts. Half Nuts is a brand.
You okay, Luke? What's up, Luke? Talking to the
I'm
mic.
trying to be nice.
Okay.
I love DBJ talking about pub mix elements like a fucking addition to a fighting game character. Oh, they got the honey mustard. I heard they added honey mustard
New
this
patch
season.
notes just dropped.
Sorry, I'm literally just browsing a nut store website now. Do you guys want to look at my Target purchase history?
Yes.
Yeah, let's
please.
look at it.
All right. I'm pulling it up for you. Because, of course, as I
Fucking
mentioned
hard.
off the pod, I am a Target red card holder. I have the debit card version.
Is it worth it? Should I get it?
It's extremely worth it because it's really easy to get. With the debit card, it's not even like a
Yeah.
credit check or anything.
You just have an account that's only your Target account?
No, you just link it to your bank account.
Oh.
And you get
okay.
5% off. And we could do some math by looking at how much I've saved with my Target Circle
Target.
my Target Circle card.
Target Circle card.
My Target Circle card.
My credit card.
My credit card. All right, here are my in-store purchases. Feel free
Okay.
to scroll. I'll just tell Pat to take out anything if you're like, hey, why did you buy a 60-pack of extra wide tampons?
Yeah, I knew. I was going to say the tampon stuff. I like.
Extra
It's
wide.
crazy that it shows you all the items. Okay, I bet this day was a lot of fun. Let's go down the list. Cadbury mini eggs, Land O'Lakes butter, Ghirardelli baking chocolate, and men's boxer briefs to pack. Okay, not gonna ask any more questions there.
Okay, that's a special day for someone.
I guess you don't know because you're not from England, but in Britain it's a tradition at Easter that you bake what we call the pants cake,
Right.
which is where you bake some men's underwear into a cake with mini eggs and stuff, and then the child that gets the biggest mouthful of men's pants wins the prize.
Wow. This is a very normal I noticed you did buy wrap snacks on July 15th, 2024. Yeah.
I was curious.
Do you remember which one you got?
It was the one that was basically all dressed chips.
That's right.
Yeah, really,
it was
really
little
good.
baby. It was the little
Those are the
baby
best
flavor.
ones.
Yeah,
Those are
really
the
good.
Okay. They're the second best ones because they have all in spicy.
Ooh.
They have the spicy all in, which are the
Luke
best.
Likey.
Luke Likey.
We're trying to get that
Likey.
started on the pod.
Ooh, Luke Likey.
Yeah.
How often are you buying the Grillo's pickles?
I love those, man.
I would say not often enough. Because so what happens is I have mum syndrome where I go to the store and I can't remember if we already have something, and so I just buy it just in case, and then we have two of them. So we have 2 Grillo's pickles in the fridge right now, and both of them are expired.
Totally. Did you know that Costco has them now? Grillo's pickles?
But I don't go to Costco enough because it is a stressful experience.
Okay, here, can I give you a tip?
Burbank one.
I'm going to give you one step further. The Alhambra one. It's farther. I would say that there are half the amount of people in it that are in even the Burbank one, to the point where Katie was like, I thought I didn't like going to Costco, and now I like it.
I had to hand it back because I was starting to get mad looking at all the because it was all like ingredients
No
and
freight.
stuff. And that pisses me off. Oh, I'm making food myself. Shut the fuck up. I'm actually busy, so
I can go all the way back to your first purchase. You got Hero Mighty Patch and Fancy Feast.
It's definitely not my first purchase, but it's probably my first purchase that's like
that was logged in your account.
My first purchase would have been September or October 2010. Isn't that fucked up to think about?
It's really crazy.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm such an
the
old
passage of
old
time.
lady.
Wow. But you had the card then? I guess I meant with the card.
Yeah, I don't know how far back it
All right,
gives you.
explain this.
Okay.
November 17th. Just a cheese Danish.
What are you doing?
Explain this.
Yeah, what are you doing with that?
Can you tell me if there is another purchase on the same day?
No.
Okay, so what happened there is I must have gone to Target. Is it the one in Glendale?
Yes.
So I must have gone to the Galleria, gotten the cheese Danish from the Starbucks, maybe thinking I was going to get something from Target. Maybe I was just going to Uniqlo or something else in the Galleria.
And then 2 weeks later, you do the same thing, but this time with an iced black tea.
No
Looks
water.
like the Danish wasn't quite enough, was it?
Hey, this is a good question. You ever do what I call the service fee for me packing my own bags, which is I don't scan everything at the self checkout.
Oh, I forgot.
I actually don't. I have long been afraid of doing illegal stuff and spending what's close to 10 years in the US as not a citizen will really turn that dial all the way up to
I don't know what
11.
I guess I don't know what you're scared of. What do you think the police are going to like kill you or like shoot you in the street
Or like
and get
send
away
you
with
back
it?
to like
or they're
where
going to
you're
like
from.
kidnap you and
Or
take you into
it
a
turns
black
out
box site?
somewhere else even.
Yeah,
somewhere
sometimes.
not where you're from.
Well, they're gonna
somewhere
send-
else.
They're going to
Where the
send you
fuck
to
are-
a nightmare prison that is from like a book,
Mm.
from a
Yeah,
scary
friggin'
book.
Lemony Snicket.
Yeah, okay,
I feel like
I was trying to think of a book and I was like,
I feel like the U.S. Sometimes I feel like Donald Trump is one of those awful relatives that the Lebanese. What are their names? What are their
Lemony Snicket, the Baudelaires.
The Baudelaires have
The
to go live
Baudelaires.
with.
Yes.
Luke, did you almost said Lebanese Snicket?
I almost said Lebanese Snicket's kids is what I was. Yeah, Lebanese.
His
now this
beautiful
was a
children.
whiff. This was a
Beautiful
whiff.
children.
Okay.
4-inch USB powered adjustable head personal desk fan black.
I like Target. Target has weird snacks.
Yes,
Right? If we're
yeah.
talking about the grocery section, because I feel like obviously they have a lot of the home goods and the clothes and everything, but we've covered. I mean, that's well trodden ground. They have a lot of weird like upscale snacks. They have the Tillamook like little cheese squares with the black pepper in them that I can't find anywhere else. It's like, and I feel like a little fancy boy when I'm eating them.
I agree. I think that they do a lot of like, it's like a grocery store and there is produce, but it kind of feels like it's a grocery store if there was nothing that wasn't packaged by a company, if that makes sense. Like it
Yeah.
feels very
Yeah.
like this is like pre-packaged, like it's maybe the close. You know what they should have? And this is something that I have long beguiled about the United States is we don't really have meal deals at grocery stores. Like we kind of do at Avon's, like there's like little sandwiches, but like shouldn't Target be the place that has a meal deal and there's just like you can pick up a little sandwich?
Luke, you are speaking my fucking language right now.
Yeah.
Target, and here's the thing, is it speaks to the rot at the heart of America that doesn't exist, that instead what they want to sell you is a shitty, warmed over fucking garlic bread bite
Yes.
or whatever that
Yes.
sucks and is in the warm fridge.
Mm-hmm.
It's a perfect place to have, you know, like a pretty mid egg and crust sandwich, a packet of crisps, and a Diet Pepsi that's way too warm.
Yes.
And give it to you for, now in the UK, that would be like £4.
Yes.
Here, it's probably $12.
Sickening.
Sickening
Sickening.
$12
The
purchase.
only place I think that even comes close to have this, and it's not on purpose, it's not the intended use, is Trader Joe's. Because
Yep.
you can go into Trader Joe's and do that. You're
Mhm.
not really, they're not making that part of it.
There's
though.
no deal.
No,
And
there's
also,
no deal.
we'll eventually there's going to be a Trader Joe's episode, and we'll get really into this.
Spoilers.
But
I should have done the Trader Joe's episode. I
I'll
am.
have you back. I love
okay.
Trader Joe's.
But you can do it. Hey, if you have like a really big guest, you know, like let's say you're gonna get like Scott Aukerman on or whatever,
Yeah,
and he's
yeah.
like, I'm only doing Trader
Or
Joe's.
Shakira.
or
Shakira.
Shakira could do it, yeah.
Shakira could do it.
Or J-Lo.
J-Lo. I
Okay.
think, yeah, I
Yeah,
think,
okay,
yes.
yeah.
Yes.
Or-
If I
and
don't
happy-
believe we're not
and-
going to get Shakira on, then we're not going to get Shakira
And can
on.
I just say something? Happy 50th birthday to Apple the app.
Is that today?
I think it was a couple days ago. Yeah.
Happy belated Apple D app. We salute you.
And as of the podcast recording, Apple D app has been 50 for quite some time. So
Okay.
Keep going. Trader Joe's.
Completely forgot what I was saying.
Me too.
So-
honestly.
Hi,
so-
I'm Libby.
Hi, I'm Luke.
Hi.
Trader Joe's, I would say, is not
Meal deal.
It's not a regular
Meal deal.
My argument against Trader Joe's being like the place that can offer meal deals is maybe it can, but Trader Joe's is also not a regular
No.
grocery
I'm
store.
not saying that it does. I'm saying it's the closest approximation we have, and it should be the Targets that have it.
Yes, that's
Yes.
I agree. I was making the same point.
Oh.
Yeah, that it should be a regular grocery store like
Yeah.
a Target or a Vons that you can just walk into.
And the best we have is like, we've got like some weird little like pretzel bun slider that's been sitting there for 8 days and it fucking sucks. And it's not cheap.
And it's not cheap.
It's like $8.
It's
and you're
way
like,
more
I could have
expensive
just
than it should
gotten
be.
a sandwich
Yep.
at that point.
yeah, why don't I just go to a sandwich
They
place
got
and get
those
a
at the
sandwich?
Albertsons. They got the little pretzel,
Yep.
the pretzel bun,
That's
ham,
exactly
and cheese.
what I was talking about.
And
Mhm.
it's somehow 1,200 calories.
Yep.
It's $8.
Yep.
It sucks, and it's like it's punishing you for wanting to eat a sandwich.
Yes. Ian and I
Yeah.
have eaten
When
it.
a sandwich should be
so much.
celebrated.
Sandwich should be celebrated. Even the deli counter is always bad at a
Bro, the
Why- I
deli
don't agree with
counter,
that. I
the
don't
deli
agree with
counter
that.
at the Albertsons
I'm
is
specifically
a
talking.
gauntlet. It's a gauntlet.
For whatever like the Vons and Albertsons out here have bad deli counters. I know. Does the one by you have a good deli counter? Have you like gotten a sandwich from there?
My
Well, I
Vons has a
haven't gotten a
decent. Now,
sandwich, but-
have I gotten a?
It's by great Vons.
this
the
is
best
what's-
Vons I've ever been in.
This is what's fucked up about most deli counters in most places is you can't get a sandwich or any real food. You
Yeah.
just get the
The
meats and the cheeses.
Yes.
The meats and the cheeses.
Right.
And
And
sometimes
then-
that weird like thing of tuna salad that they have, you know?
Yeah. And otherwise you just have to get that and go home and make it yourself, which is fine. But I would love to be able to. I have been to grocery stores where you can go up and be like,
Yeah.
give me the Russian sandwich.
Sprouts has that, which is
Ralph's.
something I like about Sprouts.
Ralph's at the
Ralph's.
Ralph's by UCLA, you could do that.
Yeah,
and that was
Ralph's.
pretty with boar's head meat, which
Ooh.
back,
And
that would
used to
be-
mean something.
It's
in this
still
country.
good.
Delightful.
It's so good.
It's still good.
It's a little overblown. but
So I got spoiled by going to, there is an Italian grocery in Burbank called the restaurant part is called Pinocchio. I can't remember what the
Yes.
deli part is
I
called.
love that place.
You go to that deli,
Yeah.
the meat is cheap and it's like twice the fucking
Yeah.
quality of Albertsons. The cheese too, you get the proper gabagool,
Yeah.
you know?
The restaurant part is absolutely awful, though.
It's crazy.
That's the worst Italian food I've maybe ever had. It's not going to make you sick, just to be for
Yeah,
our
yeah.
non-LA listeners and who've been there. It's like old school Italian American where you're just getting a big fucking pile of tortellini in a way that is just like so unpleasant.
Pasta salad
But-
is horrible.
But
I don't like it as a food
no. As a,
No, like-
I'm talking about like
They
sauce.
have like a restaurant
Yeah, they have
where
a
you get like a
restaurant
chicken palm.
where
and
you like
shit.
get a chicken.
Really?
Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah.
It's not
Huh.
good.
It was fine when I went.
I
but
love the
the
grocery,
grocery
store
part is crazy, and it will fuck you up when you try to go back to Albertsons and get
Yes.
your like slimy turkey.
Yeah, ugh, I hate the slimy
The
turkey.
slime. Why is it so slimy?
They just changed the turkey that they have at Trader Joe's from the Columbus Delicatessen to their own brand, and I'm so mad because it isn't as good.
I'm really sorry.
Tank Paradise, put in the Trader Joe's brand turkey.
Do you have any deli experience stories for us, DBJ, that you haven't already shared?
I mean, I was only working at the Walmart deli. I'm guessing that's what the question was about. I was only working at the Walmart deli for 3 months or 4 months.
Mhm.
Fired.
I was fired from the Walmart deli. Have I told this story on the podcast?
I don't think you have told us on the podcast.
It's a big thing on my stream. So, but on the, I'll tell it on the podcast. I was working at the Walmart deli for 3 or 4 months. This was the lowest point of my entire life. The job wasn't bad for me. I have enjoyed I've enjoyed food service jobs and things like that I've had where I'm basically just allowed to do things at my own pace and I don't need to interact with customers that much. If I'm like, I've been a janitor basically, and I have this job at the deli, which was a lot of just work in the back and like make hot bar food and clean the rotisserie chicken thing. It's gross, but I kind of didn't care. I liked it because you can just go at your own pace and listen to music and just like be with your own thoughts for 8 hours. I really enjoyed it. Anyway, I got fired for stealing ham. Now, did I steal ham? In my opinion, that's not how I would phrase it. Because at the end of every day, working at the deli, we would throw out 2 enormous 50-pound buckets of food.
Ugh.
Food, not trash,
Mhm.
food. And we would throw it away into the waste bin. I would have to take it all the way out to the dumpster and lock the dumpster so that like no hobo came along and had one fucking piece of cheese or whatever. I don't know what the fuck they were thinking, but it was just so much food waste. And, so I started at the end of like a couple of days, I would just take the stuff we were about to throw away, which was perfectly good. And I would take like a little bit of it home because it's just garbage. I wasn't even thinking. I was like, you didn't
even really know you were breaking a rule. You were
no.
just,
Why would I have assumed that was breaking a rule? It's going in the garbage.
Yeah.
I can't like box up a tiny bit of it and take it home. So I do this like 3 times, and then I get called into the loss prevention office where the guy says, "We know what you've been doing."
Ugh, God. That
And
guy,
they put a confession in front of me and asked me to sign a confession. It's a whole fucking like.
Did you sign it?
No, I didn't sign it.
Yeah.
What are you, stupid? Like, obviously, I didn't sign. Like, I don't know. I don't know who would have signed it in that circumstance. To what end?
That guy who said, "We know what you did." That
Yeah.
guy is like 100% the type of guy who now works at ICE.
Yeah. He was like,
He would.
fuck yeah.
No, he
Yeah.
would work. He would work at ICE in a heartbeat. I knew that
Yeah.
guy. He was such a prick.
Yeah.
He's
Hey,
like,
you know what?
Too
He was
dumb to be a cop, so he's mall security. And he's like, wait a minute. There's
Yeah.
a cop job for people that are too dumb to be cops.
And you two
We
are gonna.
did it.
You two are gonna know what it means. Maybe not all of our listeners will know what this means, but you know what game he was really into? Rust.
Wow.
Yeah. He loved playing
That's a
Rust and
fascist
telling
game,
me,
isn't it?
yes, it is.
Yeah.
Now, I don't even think it's fascist by nature. It's
No,
just like
the people that are drawn
it's just-
to it. Yeah.
I don't know. That's just who plays
So
it.
he knew you, and he still took that tone with you.
I knew everybody in the Walmart.
He was telling you about playing Rust, and then he still took the tone like he didn't even know that you from Adam.
Yeah.
It's pathetic.
He's got a
Yeah.
cop brain. I mean, that's who he is.
Yeah.
Right?
Should we move on to our final thoughts?
Okay, our final thoughts on Target. Now, the way that we usually rank our stores that we're talking about is we put it in perspective of past, present, and future. What are our memories of Target? Do we have positive memories of it? Do we remember it fondly? Have we spent a lot of good times in Target? How is it fitting into our lives now? And do we want it to continue to exist into the future? Is it good that this exists? Do we want it to still be there for us? So we ask you 2 questions, Libby. Do you like that Target exists? Would you like it to keep existing? And then the second question is, do you think it will keep existing? And for how long?
Yes. yes, I do, and yes, I like it, and yes, it's going to be
I think
around.
it's sticking around.
I think if Target falls, so does America. I
Yeah.
think the end of Target will be the signal that it is the century of China for sure, because
The century of American humiliation.
the century of American humiliation, exactly.
Yeah.
I have wonderful memories of Target. I find it to be a good place to go to, like you say, sort of be alone with your thoughts. I have often thought that Target is sort of my American self's cathedral. You know, I wander those big wide aisles. And
This is the store experience we always talk about.
I believe that.
Yeah,
Just wa-
exactly.
walking and being at peace in a place.
I was on hanging on to every word. I don't think that was a lot.
I love it, and I love going to it. It's my little treat, and it's absolutely a place where if I can think of one thing I need, if I need gallon Ziplocs, or I need like, I don't know, flour or something,
or glue sticks.
or glue sticks. If I need glue sticks, which I often do,
Yeah.
because I like to smell them.
Yeah.
And you're a
You
little
bet-
kid, and you don't know how to
You
use
better
regular
call
oil.
ahead. You
You
better call ahead. See if they have them.
Well, I just check on the app
No
if they're
way
in
you
stock.
can call. Also, we didn't really talk.
No, go on.
I think the app has replaced a lot of the workers because I
Yes.
find what I do now is I can look up where literally in the store it is. Anyway,
Mhm.
I hate that shit.
I do
but we
too.
don't need to talk about that.
I like it because I like to know where I have to go in the store.
me too.
The thing that Target does, and this is especially true of the Glendale one, it says, yeah, it's in this place in the store. You go there, it's not in that place in the store. They don't got that. They don't got it anymore. They don't got it anymore, and that's fine. That's fine. I love it. I think it will continue to exist. I will probably go there today.
Yeah, perfect. You know what? I'll follow up with exactly the same. Should it exist? Yes. I love going there. It's very comforting. I agree with Libby. I'll go there if I need one thing. I think what I really like it for is the same that Libby likes it, which is a sort of auxiliary grocery store where you pick up the stuff from the main grocery store, but you still need the Stoke iced coffee. You hit into Target, and
Yep.
maybe you'll get a little granola because you forgot to get that, or smoked milk, or whatever it is.
Cereal. It's great for cereal.
Great
and
for cereal.
the prices tend to be more reasonable than Albertsons,
Yes.
where, for example, cereal, a fucking normal size box of cornflakes can be $6 or $7.
Crazy.
Which is fucking mental.
Just
They're
shoot me.
fucking us.
Just shoot me.
They're
Just
fucking
shoot.
They're
us.
fucking
They're fucking
us.
us.
They're fucking
They're
us.
fucking
They're
us.
fucking
They're
us.
fucking us.
They're fucking us.
And will it exist? I believe so. I think Libby put it perfectly. So goes Target, does go America.
Yep.
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 Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yep.
Do I prefer Target over a regular grocery store? I don't know that I do. I love the normal grocery store. I'm thinking about this in terms of the Target that I frequent most often, which has like the big grocery store section.
Mm.
And a lot of times when I'm going to the Target, a big part of it is a grocery trip as well. I think I prefer going to a grocery store because of the simplicity of like, this is the food store. This is what I'm here for. But you're right. I mean, the going there and being able to pick up this and that
Yeah.
Mm.
is so huge.
I like to go and look at their home products.
I need a little dongle.
Great for a little dongle.
I need a dongle.
Great for a little thing, a new type of Reese's. Oh, I'll try that.
Oh, I think I will try that actually.
Here's the thing. I don't think it's a grocery store. I think part of it is grocery store like, but it is a this and that store, as you said.
Yeah,
totally
and I think
agree.
there's definitely a spot for it. So I'm glad for it, and I hope it will continue to exist.
Jesse, have you been to a grocery store in another country?
No, I have not left the country very much in my life at all. I think I've only left it once, and it didn't really count. It was on a cruise.
I would really love to see what would happen if you went to a grocery store and this is my main experience of grocery stores elsewhere in England or Australia, and then went to Vons again. I think you might start throwing up
I know.
because it
Yeah.
is actually so insulting how much worse grocery stores are here. Here
I
being the
refuse to believe that.
the buying stuff place.
I know.
I refuse to believe that any experience on God's green earth can make me hate the grocery store.
Well,
It will
okay.
not happen to me.
No.
It is like telling me I will fall out of love.
But it's
It is
like-
not going. I don't. It's just it's
not that you're
inconceivable.
gonna fall out of love, but it's like, it's the Super Saiyan to Super Saiyan level 2, where it's like you're like, how can it get more powerful? It can.
You got to
dude.
fucking Tesco, mate.
You go to Tesco, you're gonna have your fucking mind blown.
The food is so much cheap. You have no idea how
Cheaper,
much cheaper the
better.
food is. Yeah.
I'm telling you, they're better. It's the same. It's still a grocery store in the classics.
I hate this fucking blue sky shit that I'm hearing where it's like, oh, America, you actually don't know how bad you have it in America. because it's fucking crap. No, dude, we got one good thing, and it's all the chips we got.
The chips. Look,
Listen. I've been on the record saying
is
the
good.
one great part is that when I believe this in this sort of late capitalist hellhole is you can go to the fucking store and there's always a new type of chips and candy, no matter what. There's at least one new type of chips, one new type of candy.
You're going to the store 4 days apart, and there's a completely new types of chips.
I know. I agree with that so heavily.
Anyway, Target's good. What's the segment, Luke?
The segment, all right. This is really, you guys are going to love this.
I don't agree with that, by the way.
There's always new chips?
I just think once you realize that the new chips or the new candy isn't making you happy, you're done. You're fucked. You'll never be happy again. And that's what happened to me.
You can't say that on this podcast.
Sorry.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Thank you, Pat.
Sorry, I'll save
The
that for what's
producer
all
had
this
to
then.
jump in.
Yeah.
I need these guys to not kill themselves.
Sorry. Once you realize how happy the new chips is making you, you're not going to stop jacking off, and it's going to become a real problem because you're going to be jacking off from all how good the chips is.
And my wrist hurts because I'm trying to hold my Switch, but
And
Yeah,
I'm trying to hold my dick and my chips.
right. And you're going to be spending so much money on condoms because obviously you jack off into a condom because how else would you do it?
makes a mess.
Right.
Yeah.
Makes a mess. Posh wanks only. for
Posh
these
wanks only.
For these lads.
Is that what it's called?
It's called a posh wank.
Is
yeah.
it really?
Yeah,
Is
posh
that
wank.
real or did you make that up?
No, that's real. It's a posh
That's
wank.
so
You can
funny.
So I
Google
just
it.
read the title of this
No,
segment.
hold on. Don't
And
read it.
I really wish you would have run this.
I'm really excited. to
Earlier
find
in the
out what this is.
episode, there was a little bit of something that you did that I'm like, I really think we're going to have to cut that out, and we'll have a conversation about this. And this is maybe at least 20% worse than that.
All right, let's hear it. I've got a little preamble. Target's mascot is a big target, like one you might shoot with a gun. So on today's quiz, we'll be asking which major U.S. retailers allow you to open carry in their stores. Yes, this
is fine.
Break the Target! And then you can put in the Super Smash Bros.
Smash
thing.
Brothers. Yeah.
Awesome.
So today's quiz is about, I've got a big list of stores here, and you have to tell me whether, there's a few different options. You can't, they're saying, go ahead, open carry, no open carry, or we really wish you wouldn't, but we're not going to say that you can't because legally we can't do that.
This is such a good idea for a game.
Thank you.
What?
Thank you.
I'm
Thank
sorry,
you.
it is.
Thank you. Thank you. Because I will tell you,
It's just facts.
I'll tell you,
He's just
it's
reading.
not,
He's reading facts.
there's a lot of these that are like, you're going to think, really? Let's start with Target. Can you open carry in a Target?
I'm gonna go ahead and say no because Target has pretensions to urban wokeness.
Yeah, I would like to say I think that they would like you not to, but I don't think that they are able to stop in some states.
Totally. 100% open carry is legal in any Target where open carry is legal in the state. It's fine. You can just do it. So
Okay.
see,
Okay.
it's gonna keep you guessing. You know, you thought for a second.
Wow.
All right, here's a good one.
I thought I was so smart.
I know. I totally.
Yeah.
Chipotle.
Chipotle open carry is legal everywhere. Yeah.
Chipotle. Yeah, I think you can open carry in the Chipotle.
Close. It's please don't. If you have to,
Yeah.
bring your gun into Chipotle. But
Yeah.
could you just leave it in the car this once?
Yeah.
But you never know what's gonna happen in Chipotle.
Sure. You might need to be a hero.
Yes. How about Costco?
That's interesting because Costco feels. So I would say some people think of Costco as ideologically aligned with like conservative
Mm-hmm.
type, like rural type places, but I don't know if that's true with how they run things.
I'm gonna say no because they run that shit like the Navy and they can't have people walking around because there's too many people barreling through with a big pallet of chips.
Too many
or
people
whatever.
bumping into
It
each
might
other.
bump. The gun goes off.
Yeah, and it goes
Yeah.
pew pew pew.
If you
pew,
got
pew.
concealed carry, that thing's pointing right at your dick. That's something people don't tell you about concealed carry.
What if you got a shoulder or an ankle holster?
Every concealed carry guy I know has their gun pointing at their penis
Fair
24/7.
enough.
That's a feature, not a bug.
That's just because they're very into how fast they can draw the thing.
I always thought
And
it
it's-
was like bottom. Like they have it in their back.
No,
their back.
There's a
bottom.
whole
The drawing. I talked to a guy on Fortnite talk show that was like, He was like, people come up with crazy ways so you can draw it as fast as possible.
Yeah,
Because they think that they're cowboys and that how you avoid getting killed with a gun is drawing your gun faster.
They watch Justified, yeah. They
yeah.
think I'm Raylan Givens.
Yeah.
The answer for Costco is no.
Okay, so we got that.
You got that right.
Yeah.
That was correct.
Yeah.
Pretty good segment.
I got it.
Let's take a look. AutoZone. Now this is I don't know. This to me feels like a
Wow.
hard one, right?
This is a really hard one.
AutoZone, because
AutoZone.
AutoZone. Can you bring your gun?
I think
in?
open carry is legal.
Can you have a gun on your waist? You can see it in the AutoZone.
I think it's legal because, well, I won't say, but yeah.
I'm gonna go. They wish you wouldn't, but you can.
You 100% can open carry in AutoZone.
Okay,
Wow.
and this
Not
is
even
why I
worried
stopped.
about it at all.
And this is
Yeah.
why I stopped myself from saying why I thought it was
Yeah.
open carry was legal. And the reason was I have seen people
With
open
a gun
carrying
at
in AutoZone in several states. Yes.
Here is a good one. Panera Bread.
I was just at Panera Bread.
Yeah. Did you see any? I mean, this is a question. Well, we're not an open carry state. So
Well, I
don't
saw a
think-
guy with a samurai sword.
Oh,
But
we're
that's
the
not-
swords. We're talking about guns. The swords
Well,
thing
I'm
is
sa-
next week.
Okay.
Was there
okay.
someone with a samurai sword there? Or are you kidding?
Well, yes, and he had 3 criminals in front. He was testing his blade.
Oh
Hmm.
yeah.
He had 3 criminals lined
And he
up.
killed them all at once.
It only got through 2
two.
and a half.
Yeah.
You know, I've not been to a Panera Bread since I moved to California. I would
There
go to it
aren't
in
a
DC.
They're wildly expensive out here. I go to Panera Bread on the East Coast. They actually lowered their prices recently, and it's kind of okay.
Mm.
Out here, it's like $17 for a
Yeah,
salad.
but if you
It's
go to
fucking
Panera
crazy.
in the middle of Washington D.C., it's going to be the same as here.
that might be true.
Yeah,
That might be true.
I don't remember really.
I love Panera.
I was always a bit of a Panera defender, and
Yeah.
it was definitely like when I was like working downtown in DC. That was definitely one of the places I would go.
Yeah,
I do
Panera's
think it's so cool that they made a juice that kills you.
I was just
That is
thinking
also
about
really
how much
cool,
I wanted that and how much the second I heard about that, I was like, I got to try this juice.
Yeah.
I remember trying the juice before it killed that guy, and it was just you could just drink as much of it
You
as you
worked at
wanted.
a Panera, right?
I did work. I worked at Panera Bread for 2 years
Wow.
at 2 different Panera Breads.
That's a real tour of duty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You've really
It's
worked
crazy.
a lot of jobs.
I mean, I worked in a lot of food service over the course of my
These
20s.
hands?
Bef-
No way.
No.
My entire
Really
adult
white.
life, my work history is a bunch of food service and crap.
Mhm.
And then I worked at Phyrexis Games for 1 year, and now I'm doing this.
I was an SAT tutor, Libby.
Oh,
That's fun.
that's shocking.
Well, I contain multitudes, my dear.
And it's not because you're not smart, because I do think that you have a sort of
If you say
animal
idiot
intelligence.
savants,
I was
yeah.
going to say
Yeah,
animal intelligence.
yeah. I think you can open carry at the Panera.
I think so.
They request that you don't.
But
You
you
can.
can.
But you can. But you
They're not
can.
going to say anything. They don't want to go on the. A lot of these places are like, please don't. We don't want to make it a whole thing, so we're not going to go on the record saying
Yeah.
this. But please don't bring your gun. But a few of them, like Costco, say no guns. which I
Really,
find
the
just-
only difference is, are we making our employees go up to people who are armed to say, hey, you can't have that?
Yes.
And they're making them do that at Costco.
Well, at Costco, it also makes a little bit more sense because they
They
already
have a door guard.
They have a door
Yeah,
guard.
they already
they have a
have-
door guard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they're armed, of course.
And they are fucking,
They don't fuck around.
they'll tell you to fuck off.
But
Yeah.
don't you think the theater of security a bit is when they obviously don't actually look at your this is what I think the theater
The
of
receipt.
security means.
Yes.
The receipt, you see the receipt at the end, and they're just like, I mean, I got a huge fucking receipt for the barbecue I threw. I mean, this
Yeah.
thing is basically on the floor. It looks like a damn
At
wizard
Costco,
scroll. And then
Like a
hold on,
CVS
and then
receipt.
and it's like a CVS receipt, but
Yeah.
just with items. And I'm saying to myself, lady, you read all that so fast? I don't think so, honey. Speak on that.
at Costco,
It's
I don't.
profiling probably is what it is.
Yeah.
You-
well,
Yeah.
I guess that's
They're probably profiling.
And asked and answered. All right. What about? Ooh, here's a good one. Macy's.
Ooh, it would be so fun to have 6 beers and then take my AR-15 to Macy's and go touch all of the beds.
It's very difficult for me to imagine Macy's making a statement about it one way or the other.
Yeah.
That's troubling.
Yeah.
Mm.
So that makes me feel like yes, you can, because they haven't gone on the record saying yes or no, which means it's yes.
I think
Because
that
it's-
is
it's
very
as the
well
law
argued.
is.
Well argued, sir.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to say no just to have something different to say.
Yes, you can open carry in Macy's.
Okay.
And I
You can
believe
open carry at
I can't
Macy's.
remember.
The logic tracks.
I'm almost positive they have made a statement saying yes.
Really?
Officially. Most of these
Wow.
places, I think, have had to in the last few years.
Yeah.
Well, what's interesting is a bunch of these places, obvious for reasons that are kind of sad, they've gotten rid of their open carry policy. But some of them don't seem to care at all, or openly say that's good. Now, here's an extreme. Well, no, we're gonna skip that. Bass Pro Shop. What do you think? Really quick.
Can you say that one
Yes.
more time?
Bass Pro Shop.
You,
Yes,
well, you
you-
took the microphone.
Bass Pro Shop.
Okay. Yes.
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 That's the ultimate
Yes.
place you can open
Yes.
carry. That's like
Yeah.
they basically.
That's like you
they-
have to.
Yeah, yeah,
They
yeah.
check
Yeah.
you to see if you have a gun.
Yeah,
yeah,
they
yeah.
give you
Before
one if you come in and it's like really ratty. You know, like when you have to wear the sock at the like when you're getting shoes as a kid. And
Yes,
they give
yeah,
you
yeah,
the
yeah,
sock.
yeah,
Can I just say what just happened? And it's humiliating.
What?
There was like a bug flying around. I snatched it out of the air. I felt
And ate
so
it like
cool.
a frog.
I didn't eat it like
Oh, okay.
frogs don't grab the bug with their hand.
Well, a
to
human
eat it.
frog hybrid guy.
A
would.
human frog, yeah.
Human
Human
frog guy.
But I grabbed it with my hand, and then to kill it, I squeezed my hand as hard as I could, and then I
It flew
and then I opened my hand and it flew away.
It was singing a little song.
It was
Ah.
completely safe.
What a lovely little nap.
It
I
wasn't
just
hurt
had.
at all.
Those things are really small. You have to
Yeah, that
squeeze.
is
You need
true.
like
Yeah.
metric tons of pressure to kill those.
But I
things.
have these soft, like my hands are paradise for bugs.
okay.
Now, sorry, this has to already be like a Mel Brooks bit, but like showing up at Bass Pro Shop and like you think they're doing a gun check, like in an old saloon, and they ask you if you have a gun, and when you say
And they hand you
no,
one.
they're
That
like,
is-
okay, here you go.
Yeah.
That is
It's
such
a
a Mel
Simpsons-
Brooks
Yeah,
bit.
it
it's
really
a Simpsons
is.
bit.
Okay.
The one
Easy.
with the one where with the gun. I think there is a thing where they're going to an NRA meeting and someone walks through and then they say, "Hit."
Oh
you
yeah,
get this
yeah,
gun."
yeah, yeah. Homer
yeah.
gets a gun. Yeah.
Yeah, Homer get a gun.
Great episode.
It's a good
All right,
episode.
let's do one more, and then we'll wrap it up with a Reddit post I found I'd like to share.
Cool.
I think this is an interesting one. TJ Maxx.
TJ Maxx. I think you can
Ooh.
open carry in TJ Maxx.
You need to be able to open carry because you need to be able to tell, like, is it going to fit into this gun holder that I'm buying? Is it going to fit into the bed that I'm buying? You can't buy a bed at TJ Maxx.
No.
I'm sorry.
You
I
can
don't
buy
know.
linens.
I don't know why I said that.
No,
I'll just,
it's bed. It's
I'll go.
everything but the bed.
It's
part.
everything but the bed.
I mean, that's sort of a home goods store. And yes, you're both correct. Of course, you can
Of
open carry at
course.
TJ Maxx. Now, this is something I'd like to share with you. This is from a Redditor named Professional Falcon 5 in response to, I believe, can you open carry in Best Buy? Here's how I do it. I open carry everywhere there is no TX3007 sign. It's a sign if you can open carry in Texas. If there is a sign, I just don't go in. Why do you think Fry's went out of business? Exactly. Because they have a 3007 and prevents people like me from entering their business. I take my business to Micro Center. This also includes Walmart. Been OC there, open carry, for 2 years now, no issues. I don't follow customer news to read up on every business public policy. So basically what I gather from this is I think most of the open carry guys are saying, try and stop me, motherfucker, or I'm just going to walk in with it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. It probably works pretty good, doesn't
Yeah.
it?
I mean, what are you going to do? Guys got to, okay, sure, yeah.
It's
Yeah.
so funny for guys like that to I believe me and guys like that both want them to get into a gunfight for completely different reasons.
yeah.
They both of us want them to see what happens.
Yeah.
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 And what about in England? What's the open carry policy at Tesco?
Yeah, you can carry as many knives into Tesco as you want. Yeah, you can
Yes.
put them in between your fingers
Like
like
Wolverine.
Edward Scissorhands.
Or Edward
yes.
Scissorhands?
Put toxins underneath your sharpened fingertips.
Dude, I was so scared in London. I had to wear the anti-stab vest everywhere I went.
Sure, sure,
And I had to bring my gun.
sure. Yeah. And we support that.
Yeah. Well, I think
Let's wrap it up. Let's wrap it up. Libby, you've been such a wonderful guest to us today. Thank you so much for coming on Stores. Would you like to plug anything? Possibly your wonderful podcast.
Seems like you've said it all. Nah. I'm just playing. It's What's All This Then? It's a podcast about Britain. I host it with Charlotte McDonnell, and the podcast is produced and edited by none other than Pat Gill, who also produces. and
He's sitting right
edits
over there.
This show.
He's sitting right over there.
we're
So-
kind of like brother-sister podcasts.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
I was just trying that out. We don't have to say
No,
that
I think
again.
no. I think
No,
no.
She didn't like it.
Yeah,
She
I
didn't
know, you
like
could
it.
just tell.
I just wanted to make sure there was nothing weird going on. Like it wasn't like stepsister caught in
Like they're
the.
fucking?
Yeah, I just
What?
I just wanted to make sure it wasn't like, this podcast is my stepsister and she's stuck in the washing machine. You know?
Right.
Yeah. It's a good
And the
podcast.
washing machine is on and she's spinning around really fast.
But it feels really good on my dick.
Yeah.
I'm
Luke,
sorry.
come
I'm
on,
sorry.
Luke.
I'm
Come
sorry.
on,
I
Luke.
don't know. Libby, please keep plugging.
That's it. Oh, and my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/Libtron.
Libtron. Also, I was on What's All This Then reviewing Weatherspoons.
That's right.
And had an absolute blast time. If you think this podcast is good, try listen to a podcast where they actually prepare more than one thing an episode. Yep, it's What's All This Then.
Yeah, we do. We
Such a
do
good
that.
episode. I mean, podcast.
Jesse, what do you
Entire
want to
episode.
do when you come on?
What do I want to do when I come on to What's All This Then? I don't really know. I guess it would make sense if it was a stores thing, but I have so very many interests.
Yeah.
Princess Di.
World
know.
Market. That's a store where you can get British stuff. Think about that.
World
Are those
market.
around anymore? I feel like the world
What
market
are you
is.
talking about?
I feel like they've gone the way of the dodo.
No,
they're
they've
around?
gone the way of the go. It's
Go.
they are all go. There's one in Glendale.
You know what
Yeah.
I'd like to do? Public service announcements.
Okay.
Because they're so different country to country, and I'm fascinated by the ones in
Not really a
Britain.
British thing.
You guys don't have them?
No.
That's
I
not
mean-
really. That's just like a topic.
That's just
I
a
think
topic.
You got to do something British
I think
specific. You'll
ma-
you maybe workshop it a little.
Yeah. yeah.
Thank you guys so much for listening to Stores. If you'd like more content, what Jesse?
Nothing.
I mean,
Nothing.
he's
no.
It's
No,
a public
nothing.
service.
No,
Pat, what do you
nothing.
think?
No, nothing.
Does that sound like you edit
No,
both
I don't
podcasts?
care.
Does public service announcement sound like a topic for their podcast?
I think public education campaigns do kind of sound like a British thing to me.
Yeah.
Never heard of that.
I mean, I think it's probably because you don't recognize it as much because it's
Well, because I've never
native
been
to-
educated in my life.
true. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, we taught left wrong about. It's like no child
I mean,
left
like
behind.
the whole fucking carry on thing is exactly
Yeah.
that.
Is that what
yeah,
Keep On
yeah.
Carry On is? Is it education?
I
thing?
just think of a PSA as such an American thing.
Well, you think about the commercials where
You're
it's
thinking
like
of,
the
like,
drunk driving,
okay.
yeah, whatever.
Yeah, we for sure have that stuff, and it's crazy. And like they'll be like way crazier. Like the ones they have in the UK for like don't drive your car too fast.
Yeah.
Are like unbelievably.
So what was?
violent.
Hold on. What was this whole conversation
Thank you
about?
so much
Because
for
now
having
you're
me
saying
on.
the ones
Check
we
us
have
out.
in the UK are crazy. What?
Patreon.com/stores the podcast. Or
What was this whole conversation about then?
so let's check it out. Patreon.com/stores the podcast. We do a bonus episode every week. You're going to also get video feed of that bonus episode if you go to the
Public
second tier.
information film, that's what it
And
is.
please keep listening and review us on Spotify and Apple Podcasts so we look like we're more popular than we are. Okay, thank you all for being here. This has been Stores. Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.